Heyo people, welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure DX. I'm WhiteBladeZero, and if you don't know me, I don't blame you. So last time, we finished up Gamma's story, took out the E-Series, along with him as well. So now we are pretty much all set with the story mode, except for one last thing which is now available to us. Super Sonic. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, so what's this story about? Well, if you pay attention to what I said last time, which was like a couple of weeks ago, me and my lazy tail, we're not going to get to that until much later. But right now, we've got some more emblems to collect, and mamma mia have we got a lot. So, first thing we're going to do is go back into Sonic. Yes, after you've cleared their story, you can go back into the adventure field with them. And this is pretty much how I'm going to be collecting the rest of the emblems for the rest of these characters. We'll be going back to the adventure field with every single one of them. Yes, that includes Gamma. Even though his body is destroyed in the story, for some reason afterwards he still has it. So, oh well, Trunks' time paradox. We'll call it that. So I bet you're asking, why am I going back to the adventure field? Couldn't I just go into the trial mode to do this? Well, yes, I technically could, and that may be a bit more time efficient. But that would make it harder for me to raise Comet. So yes, there's the answer. I'm doing this in the adventure field to make it easier to raise Little Comet, because all the little animals we'll collect from defeating enemies will still transfer in the adventure field, not in trial mode. So that's why I'm doing it the way I am. Which means but just to make things a little bit easier, we will not be doing all the action stages in the order they were done. We'll be doing them by, where exactly they're located. So, for example, we'll be going to Emerald Coast first, then Casinopolis, then Speed Highway, Twinkle Park. You get the idea. Let's go. So for every level B mission for Sonic, just collect 50 rings and destroy the capsule. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So while we're at it, we'll also be collecting a few more animals along the way. Now I could just clear the stage normally without collecting all these rings and such, but, well, the more the merrier. Even with that trick I showed with Knuckles. Nice to have a little extra. And yes, Tails is back with us. And he's still the same way he was in Sonic 2. At least if you were playing as Sonic with Tails. Okay, good. Now, at some point during all these trial runs, I will be showing off that little trick or glitch I was mentioning before about how to quickly raise a Chow's stats. This is also possible to do in Adventure 2, but it's a little bit easier in this game, surprisingly. So, this is pretty much all these next few videos are going to be. Just going through all these action stages, collecting more animals, raising up Comet, and bada bing bada boom. For each one we clear, we get another emblem. Very nifty. So, yeah, been too long since I last did a recording here. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 has definitely been a deciding factor in that. That and life. So many things just keep getting in the way, slowing me down, and just keeping me away from doing Let's Plays. But I'm back now, I'm finally ready to do some more, and, well, here's hoping all things go well. Alright. I think that should be enough over here. There is an extra life I got there before. Actually, no, I think that's just a bunch of rings. I probably shouldn't even bother trying to get all these extra lives and rings and such. We've already got more than enough. So as long as I don't get hit, we should be golden. Yes, every level B mission for Sonic is collect 50 rings and destroy the capsule. Very easy. Especially if you know where the rings are located and you know the stages like the back of your hand. Which makes me wonder, who came up with that? Know these things like the back of your hand? Like, does that mean you study the back of your hand like proficiently? That doesn't make a lick of sense. Oh wells. After this, you'll see what the level A is, and believe me, those are the real tough parts for Sonic. Everything else, pretty simple. But yeah, the level A's, which are the last ones for each action stage, oh mama. You'll soon know the meaning of speed with that. And good, I avoided the hint orb. That thing really likes to get in the way whenever I get to this point. There is an alternate route, but I'll probably show it another time. Sometime when we need it. Now we're pretty much near the end of the stage. Very simple. Now I realize that this whole going through all the action stages again thing might get a little boring, but hopefully I'll have some stuff to talk about, or maybe I'll just do the level B's in a montage instead of just showing them off. After all the level B's, just pretty easy. Just get 50 rings and destroy the capsule and you're golden. That's really all you need to know. We got some animals here. I'm gonna go deliver them to Comet, and then we'll get on with that with level A. See you in a sec. Or two. Chow down, my little chow. Chow down. I suppose I should mention, if a chow is happy enough with you, they'll start acting a little bit happy when you're holding them. See, just like that, he's clapping. Isn't he so cute? But if they dislike you, they'll struggle to get off. But since we've been nice to Comet so far, that's not the case. Good little buddy. Okay, back to snack time. If I can pick up a chow fruit instead of you. Case in point. I never said this game was perfect. A good 14-ish minutes turn into 2 seconds. Or maybe 10. So, level A for the action stages for Sonic, and for some of the characters. Clear the stage under a time limit. This is one of the harder parts of the game. Maybe I would have needed those extra lives after all. So what I'm doing here, I am actually pressing the action button multiple times. This makes Sonic go into the spin dash action, but at the same time it also cancels it out. Well, I'm in glitch mode now. So, can I hit the damn spring, please? Okay, so like I was saying, basically I'm just tapping the action button so that he goes into the spin dash action really quickly, but then releases it. So that way, he gets a lot of speed really quick without having to worry about slowing down so much. This is very useful if you want to get through this very quickly. It's a very good speedrunning tactic, so if you haven't tried it yet, I recommend giving it a whirl. Or in this case, giving it a spin, if you will. Just keep in mind that if you try pressing the action button while in the air, he'll go into a slower falling animation, which will slow you down. So keep that in mind as well. So for Emerald Coast, we need to beat it in 2 minutes. Pretty strict for the first level of the game, don't you think? But as long as you make good timing and know your speedrunning tactics well, that shouldn't be a problem. As long as I don't keep getting stuck. Okay, so far so good. We're already in Act 2, so to speak. And we're almost there. We're doing pretty good. Okay, we got 2 of our lives back. This trick is very useful in the later parts of the stages. But now I'm going to show you another trick that'll save time. Charge up, release, and the whole right, made it. Okay, here's that alternate route. Just take the springs and all the way up we go. Surprisingly a little bit faster than doing it normally. You know, with the jump pads, but look at that. 20 seconds to go and we're already at the final stretch. Very useful. So I recommend practicing using that more often if you want to get those later emblems. Trust me, you need it. Didn't even have to beat any enemies. We still got a few animals, but that's okay. Alright, if I subtract 14 minutes, that means... I think we're pretty much at the... You know, I was never very good at calculating time in my head. But I think we may have time to... I think I may have time to do Casinopolis next. That one's pretty simple, and I'll probably just montage the level B one, because that's pretty easy. Again, just gotta get 50 rings and you're good. But the trick with Casinopolis, you need to collect rings in order to get to the top of the vault. So basically what you gotta do is just get the 400 needed to, you know, open the top of the vault, go back into these things, get some rings, and once you have at least 50, you're good. So, yeah, you obviously probably don't want to see me go through this again, because you saw before how I got a bunch of rings when I was playing this earlier, you know, back in the story mode. So, I'll just cut ahead to when we're just about to go to level A. That's when the fun begins. Eesh. So yeah, see you guys in a few more minutes. So a few more minutes for me, not so for you guys. Okay, had to go back into another pinball machine again, but that's okay. We got 400 rings. Now we just gotta get out of here and get 50 more. Okay. Okay, we had 4 for a second and then it just went back down to 0. Whatever. We got enough. Back to the pinball machines. Okay, we're here again. I know I probably should have just cut this out, but... well, I just want to make this a little bit clear for you. I almost said a word I probably don't want to say. If you just want to collect rings this way, it's going to take a lot longer, and you probably won't beat the time limit mission for this. But oh well, that's your choice. So the gimmick of this one is, well, as you can see, we got some slots here, and by opening that little doorway, we can go here. I think if we tilt the thing just right, we'll be able to move on to get some extra items, but I've never been very good at that, so yeah. Not really something I'm too looking forward to. But if you can get Sonic into the center ramp up there, the one that's still flashing that does not have a gate, we can play some slots. And Eggman. We lost all our rings. Thanks a lot, Egghead. So we get 5 rings just for going in there, but I believe if we get another 3 in a row that isn't Eggman, we get something good, and that's not going to happen here. But as you can see, all those pictures of those characters there, they're all in their classic models. Yes, we got Classic Sonic, Classic Tails, Classic Knuckles, Classic Eggman, and of course Classic Amy, which, like I said, she had a very different design back then. So for this mission in particular, I recommend not stopping once you get 50. Just keep going until you get at least 100, then you're gold. Because because if you end this with less than 50, you're going back to that dumpster area, and that's a big time waster. So really, you just want to stick to getting at least 100 after you've got the 400 inside the vault. Then you're good. This could take a minute though. I want to at least show what the others do. Okay, here we go. Nothing. There have been times where I've got that very frequently. Gotten into the whole slot machine very frequently. At least back in the Dreamcast era. Apparently not so much here in the GameCube. And can I stop going in this thing, please? And I thought I had it that time, but then again, like I said, I've never been very good at that thing. And lost one, but that's okay. We got some more rings out of that anyways. I would like to show what each one does, but I'm not very knowledgeable with that, so maybe just on screen if I do some research, hear that future me, that I'll probably show what each one does and their side effect, but yeah. Okay, we got at least 100. That's good enough. We are set to get to that capsule and end this level. Then we can move on to level A, which of course is the time limit, but the time limit is not always 2 minutes for every one. That's just ridiculous. The time limit is different depending on the stage. So yeah, this one's probably the most time-consuming of all the levels. Luckily, it's the last time we have to do that. For now. Yes. Alright, I'll see you guys back at level A.
Yeah, not bad.
Destroy the capsule within 5 minutes. We're gonna do just that. And hopefully I get enough ranks to get it on the first go. I don't think there are any checkpoints in this stage, but that's okay, I don't want checkpoints. I'm good with this. And not there again. Not there again, Sonic. I'm getting so sick and tired of going in there. Okay, just get the heck out of there. Okay, here's the thing. Before I was tilting the control stick on the left to get something to happen. Triple tails, T kickback. Oh, that's not good. That means I'm stuck. Or not. Never mind. My bad. So that apparently gives you a safety zone as long as you don't hold up one of the flippers like I am. Yeah. And wow. Where did all those come from? Oh, crap. If I get 100 here, I'm toast. Alright, come on. Just get out of there, Sonic. Get out of there. Thank you, and good night. Alright, good. We wasted about a minute, but that's okay. We'll still get a lot of rings from here. Okay, I'm gonna go this way, I think. It's the capsule, but that's okay. Where did those guys come from? I suddenly get the feeling I went the wrong way. Holy moly, have some enemies. Well, we're going back to combat after this, and crap, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Well, that's what restart buttons are for. Scratch that, that's what quit buttons are for. Ring 3K. Don't know what that means, but all I get is a trail of rings over there. Duh. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, we got a little more time this time. At least now I know not to go to the right in that area. This time, stick to the left. That should be the best one. After all, the left is all that's right. Right? Or is that left? Oh, no you don't. Back it up. Back it up. We want that. Or rather, I want that. And don't tell me I went the wrong way again. Could have sworn this was the right way. There we go. Yep, I was right. Left is right. Which means the right was wrong. It's kind of like mounting a horse. The left side is the right side, and the right side is the wrong side. Right? I always get a kick out of those gags. Of what? Damn it! Stupid spike balls. A bad gamble did me good back in Mega Man X. Well, command mission, that is, but it's apparently not doing me any good this time. I guess the gambling depends on the GameCube title. Which reminds me, this is sort of something I want to talk about. There's this one game that I've been kind of interested in getting into. At least I was way back when, but not so now for some reason. That is Texas Hold'em. Like actual Texas Hold'em. It's apparently part of the... It's like the official poker game these days. Like something that's hosted tournament-wise. Like it's the World Series of Poker or whatever. Now I'm not planning on going into gambling full-time. No way, Jose. More just... I'm gonna try for the heck of it. I know there's a poker game on Steam, I believe. It's called Poker Night and Poker Night 2, I believe. It features characters from other franchises and the whatnot. But I never had Steam before, and I don't know how that works. And am I gonna seriously get 100 here? Okay, looks like I am. But the thing is, I actually saw there was a World Series of Poker video game for the GameCube, and I actually tried that for a little bit. And surprisingly, it was a lot harder than I expected. And it certainly doesn't help that in a video game the AI always plans to screw over a human player. Like seriously, every time I was like low on cash, there was at least one AI opponent in that poker game that would always bet at least enough to kick me out. Like, seriously. That's something I seriously hate about AI sometimes. It feels like they're being so unfair to the humans. Sure, that's part of the game, part of the challenge or whatever, to knock out the humans, but still, it's like hardly fair in my book. And the T kicked back again. That'll cause problems. But yeah, eventually, I just got fed up with it, so I just brought the game back. Because I kept getting beat all the time, and that was really kind of bugging me. Okay, again, really game? You're doing this to me now? At least hitting the reset button just takes me right back to it. I probably should have done that in the first place. Not so in the dilapidated area, but... yeah, just here's okay. Well, anyways, yeah. I haven't really tried playing Texas Hold'em in real life, but, well, it seems fun-ish. There's a lot of luck involved, sure, but, well, a little luck isn't all that bad. But then again, I'm a guy who has terrible luck all the time. I mean, look at this. How many times have I gone in that tube already? It's getting ridiculous. But regardless, yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think Texas Hold'em is really worth trying? Even just, for kicks? I've heard that there are actually tournaments that you can enter for free and still get cash prizes. Kinda wonder if there are any nearby my area that I wouldn't mind trying. Sure, I'd probably lose and get my butt kicked, but that's okay. As long as it's free entry, I'm cool with it. Yeah. Okay, enough gabbing out of me. I've run out of things to talk about, so... I'll just meet you guys once I meet the requirements, because I'm losing a lot of time here. Okay, back here again. Let's not screw this up. Let's not screw this up again. You hear me, Sonic? No more screw-ups. No more screw-ups. We are gonna do this, and we are gonna do this right. Okay, made it past that part. That's good. Should be smooth sailing from here as long as I don't screw up again. I did not. That is good. We are in the clear, I think. We should be good as long as there are enough rings left over above. Yep, I think we got enough. We are good. We are good to go. Sorry, Tails. There's 400 rings. That's enough to get to the top. And plenty of time left to spare. Another approximately 2 minutes. If only the camera would cooperate with me, please. And there we go. Take my money. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I wish. That was more of a hassle than I wanted. But oh well. I'm cool with this. I am cool with this.
Yeah, not bad.
And that is 4 emblems down. Still got plenty more to go though. Next time on Sonic Adventure DX, we will be going through a few more stages we've been to before, and what do you know? Comet swimming now. They grow up so fast, don't they? So yes, we'll be going back to more previous stages we've been to, collect a few more emblems, and make some more progress on our work. If you call this work. Well, until next time, everybody, I'm gone, and I hope you like my new outro. Hey yo people, WhiteBladeZero here. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like and comment, and maybe even consider subscribing to me. If you're already subscribed, then be sure to click that little bell icon so you won't be left out when I upload a new video. So until the next time everybody, I'm gone.